So, what I want to talk about today is, and I'm going to go around these other cars because they're not moving, is some of the pros and cons of having a larger car. For me, having a larger car, it's nice because you have plenty of room. For me, I'm a tall guy. I am actually 6'2", not how some people say, yeah, I'm 6 foot tall, and you're like, you're not 6 foot tall. Don't know why a lot of people do that. Like, yeah, I'm 6 foot tall. It's like, no, you're not. You're not even close. Stop it. But no, I am actually 6'2". So, it helps out having a larger car if you're taller or if you're bigger. Smaller cars are fun, but as your everyday driver, it does get a little bit annoying. You have to keep climbing in, climbing out. It just becomes a lot. But so for me, having a larger car, the comfort level that comes with it, that definitely was one of the, the reasons why I opted in to get a little bit of a larger car. This is a 2009 Mazda 6. So that was definitely one of the key aspects. Also, what I was thinking about, long-term use. This car has a lot of room, a lot of storage in the back, a lot of space. I can carry people. It's practical. I mean, if I really wanted more space, I could have gone with like a small SUV or something, which I did, not gonna lie, I did want one. I did want a pickup truck. I really wanted a pickup truck or SUV, but trying to be economical and make the right decision, I opted in to stay with a car just because, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta make, you have to be reasonable. So, sticking with a car, I opted in to get something a little bit bigger. But you have to really pick and choose. So when you're looking for a car, you have to really think about what are the needs that you're going to have. Yes, you can go with something a little more sporty, which I did before, but having it as an everyday driver isn't always the funnest idea. It really isn't the funnest idea, especially, the suspension is super stiff, running over rocks, running over anything, gravel. It's going to take a toll on your body. I mean, yeah, it's fun, but realistically, if you live somewhere where it snows, and that's your only car, you're not going to want to drive that through snow. So you got to, be conscious about that type of stuff. So, for me personally, when I chose this car, I was thinking, ahead, even though it's not an all-wheel drive, which I really wanted, but then again, you have to be reasonable, stay within your price range, stay within your means. Don't go buy something, and my book bag went flying, but just don't buy something, that you can't afford. You have to stay in your budget, stay in your means, and, do what you have to do. So, yeah, so that's why, for me personally, I chose this vehicle. It was definitely larger, definitely have more storage space. I'm thinking long term, this car was, much better condition. It was, bought it from a really good dealership. So all around, I felt, pretty confident with this car. This car, to me, is something about it. When I sat in it, I was like, yeah, this feels comfortable. This feels normal. I mean, the one not really what downside, but one of the things I have noticed after driving for a while, especially on longer trips, is this bottom dash right here. It's a little taller sometimes, but then again, this is my own personal thing, because even though I'm taller, I don't sit necessarily very far back. I like to sit like at a medium distance, so my knees are still bent somewhat. So I kind of rest my knee up against here, or my leg, I should say, and I rest my other leg up against the door. So that's really an issue with me, not really the car. So that's really that. But anyways, getting back onto the topic, you have to really choose what's best for you. What do you like? What are you going to go for? A car, you have to really, do your research, do your, put some time, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, and do some, some research on, like what the reliability of the car, especially if you're not buying a brand new car. For me, this wasn't a brand new car. Obviously, it's 2009. It's not brand new when I bought it. So you have to be conscious of that. So always, do some research. Make sure you know what you're doing and know what's your needs. Do you want, great gas mileage? If you're going to be driving a ton, mileage is down. If you're planning on carrying people, might want to have a bigger car. I'm coming from having just a coupe, a two-door coupe. I mean, it got the job done, but I know for my lifestyle, I do carry people with me sometimes. I do have people with me, so that did play into it a little bit. I mean, it's not, the fastest or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a fast car. This is just, your car that you get in and you ride. So, but when you're choosing the car that you want to pick, you always want to be conscious of what's your long-term goals. Don't just think in the moment. Think in the future. Think, what am I going to need this for? Make sure that your daily driver is a car that you can live with. If you're more bent on performance, and if you're super bent on performance, you really don't care. Okay, well, fine, go ahead, buy, whatever you want to buy. But it's everyone's own decision. The thing that you want to also take into consideration, because when I bought this car, another selling factor was the navigation system and the GPS, and just all the bells and whistles. Because I think the way I put it, the way I was thinking about it, if I'm going to be paying for something, I want it to have the most functions that it can possibly have. I want this vehicle to be as comfortable as it possibly can be, and as luxurious as it possibly can be. Spending a lot of time driving, I want to make sure that I'm comfortable driving. I don't want to be in something and it's surrounded by hard plastic. Yeah, maybe, faster in a straight line. And I'm not saying that sportier cars don't have luxury. That's not what I'm saying. But you're gonna have to pay. You have to pay more. That's the thing. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna have more videos coming. Check out my channel. I have other videos, other vlogs, and I'll see you guys later.